show. Let's get right into it. We had a Bitcoin crash as it was. I'm on the road, so please forgive the crudeness of this video. But I wanted to get the information out there for you quickly and efficiently. Right now, Bitcoin is just riding above $60,000, $60,885. Ethereum is running about $2,429. You can see in the top 10 there, Solana's still there, XRP, Lido, Staked Ether, Dogecoin number 9, and then Toncoin, same as yesterday. Top 20, we got some good ones like Avalanche, Cardano, Chainlink, um, and others. So there you go. Looks like Polkadot was in the top 20 yesterday. They might have dropped. So there's your top 10 list. Market capitalization, 2,228,000,000. So still up there quite a bit. A little bit of a drop, 6.5% drop overall. Bitcoin did make a little bit of a rebound yesterday, but is bouncing back and finding some stabilization. So next, let us look at the crypto fear and greed. Definitely a little bit more greed today. So that is the market always gets scared when there's a drop. We're going to talk about why the market dropped. Some people think it's the war in Israel. I'm not so sure that's true. Better time to stack your stats. Remember yesterday we were in the 1500 range. Now we are right here in the 1,644 stats for $1 US. So might be a good time to stack the stats. This is our block time calendar showing us when the next happening is, right up here in the orange, and showing us the last block. I mean, much other information about hash rate and so on if you want to check this out. M2 money supply, this chart hasn't changed much. Talked about this yesterday. More money with interest rates going down, definitely going to push the price of Bitcoin up. Not financial advice, but the information's out there. If you go to Coin Index or Coin Codex, CODEX, they have a great chart here where they look at the predictive price of Bitcoin. I know we always see a lot of prices, but within the next month, the prediction here is $86,540. So even though the sentiment down here is quite bearish, we've got a real opportunity, according to these charts, for the market to go up. So when you look at the chart from what's going on with Bitcoin, we had a higher low and a higher high. Now, if you want to go out on your long-term predictions here, according to these charts, they seem relatively moderate compared to a lot of stuff that I'm hearing out there, which I like. This is more middle of the road. 2025, they're saying between 62 and 177 overall, what they came up with. And then if you go all the way down to 2030, you've got over $250,000 Bitcoin here at 297,000. So I think that's a good way of looking at it. They have a 50-day, 200-day moving average chart, which there's also an 800-day moving chart. They don't have it here, but I think these do give you some indication when they cross that there is, and they are looking at they're going to cross, that you will get some peaks when these shorter day moving averages cross with the longer day moving average. So that is always something to look at. My predictions have always been for 24, 25 that we would probably hit up to 100,000. There would be some resistance in that area before or around 100,000, and we would struggle with that before we would rocket up to potentially 180,000 all-time high. And how do I come up with that number? Well, it's real basic. I look at the all-time highs based on the next all-time high, not counting mid-cycle tops, but the all-time high of the 4-year cycles. And they're about 3 times higher than the last. So being that we were in the 60, and I always round down a little bit, being that we hit 60,000, I know we hit almost 70 in some charts, but that's okay if we go higher. But you take 60 times 3, you've got 180,000. And the reason I say that we'll struggle around 100,000 is one, we've already done that when we hit 73 to 74,000, depending on what charts you got. But I think we're going to do it again when we get around 80, 90,000. We're going to struggle around that 100,000 mark for a little while. And then once we break that barrier, we'll hit our all-time high for the 24, 25, 1920 or 2024, 25. So that's my guess, not investing advice. Let's look at the news. Here at CoinDesk, we see the markets is the dump, and then yesterday evening I saw about 62,000 for Bitcoin. Now it's kind of gone down again. It's retesting that 60,000 area. We're kind of going sideways, I guess you could say. So the thought here is that after the dump, we are returning some of the value. Doesn't really look like that's quite happening, but some of the reasons that are giving here are because of the tensions in the Middle East. If you weren't aware, Iran has fired hundreds of rockets, ballistic rockets, into Israel because Israel is attacking the Hezbollah country that went into their country and slaughtered a bunch of children who were actually strangely protesting for the people on the other side of the Jordan, which includes Hezbollah people. And so, yeah, that's a bad situation. But it looks like the poly market's giving a 49% chance Israel will retaliate against Iran by the end of the week. Yeah, I guarantee Israel's going to retaliate. I don't think they're going to totally destroy Iran like a lot of people think. I think they're going to target specifically the military bases and their nuclear plants where they're building nuclear bombs, things like that. I think they're going to target that and try to back off unless Iran really accelerates back again somehow. Maybe someone else joins forces with him, which I think that will happen eventually. I think Russia will actually join in and help them. That'll be a very scary time, but that's something I think will happen. But anyway, a lot of people are shorting the market, and that is what really killed the price. That's really the true story of what happened to the price. First mover Americans, Bitcoin returns to 61 after the shorts. So their shorts were liquidated. When we had that jump, a lot of shorts were liquidated. There was $3 billion worth of Bitcoin in the exchanges and a loss over the last 2 days. Short-term holders sent $3 billion worth of Bitcoin to the exchanges at a loss over the past 2 days. So this is what happened. They were shorted out. They lost their money, and that was the end of that. Bitcoin could hit 74,000 record high this month if October winning streak continues. Now, this was written yesterday amidst the Israel strike, so I don't know if they're taking that drop into consideration, but the drop had already happened. So it doesn't seem like it would be a good idea to put this article out. But if it took that into consideration, that is interesting. This is from the Dow Jones Newswires content. Market Watch published by Dow Jones Newswire and Wall Street Journal off of their analysis, Francis Yu. So, yeah, that seems very possible to me. I think the 80,000 range predictions are worth looking at. That's about all I got for you right now. I believe buy the dip and hope for the best. And that's all I got for you. So that's it. I'm out. Have a good one. Let me know if you want something different for the content. Please like, subscribe, share, join our social media, check out our links. Have a good one. Bye.